All right, so this video has been a long time coming. I want to start off by saying to Kenya, you are the future. So this comes from a concept of learning to know the times and the seasons and what is happening in the kingdom, what's happening in the spirit world, what's happening, what's being prepared in the world, what's on the up and up. When you learn to see the world from heaven, you'll notice that the majority of what we're taught to focus on is a misdirect. Under the guise of being prophetic or on God's side, even spiritual people are oftentimes led astray by these red herrings. The U.S. and Israel are not God's chosen lands, as in they're not the most important places in the world. But even if I wanted to look within the U.S., if you look in the spirit, Houston and Detroit are the most important cities in the U.S. All of the major decisions in the country, both naturally and spiritually, are set by these two cities. In fact, Detroit is actually the spiritual capital city of the U.S. as a whole. Houston is the spiritual capital of Texas, and Texas is the spiritual capital state of the U.S. as a whole. If we're talking economics, it's Dallas as the economic capital of Texas. Huge misdirects. They have us looking at San Antonio and Austin. So if we're talking about nations that are forerunners for the kingdom of God, you're being misled if you're looking at the U.S., Israel, Russia, or Ukraine. Kenya, Mexico, Brazil, India, and New Zealand are some of the most important nations concerning spirituality. Kenya specifically it's in its baby stages. Kenya isn't ready yet. Kenya is adolescent right now. It's not about what it is right now, it's what it's becoming. Kenya is currently being taken through the process, both spiritually and economically, that'll set them up to be the spiritual and economic center for the world. As goes Kenya, that goes the world, will be the future. There's some amazing people out there. There's things already brewing. Y'all have Kingdom Touch Ministries out there that's under Apostle Daniel Wasanga. He's doing amazing work. His community is great. Prophet Jesse, Kiki working in the government herself. Things are in the works. So if I were to use a verse, I'd say don't despise small beginnings. Kenya isn't now what it will be. It's one of the most places to be on one of the most important places to be on the planet. It's the future. There was a time where you might be able to say that Israel or Judea were the present, or that the United States is the present or the future. Maybe, maybe not. But what I can tell you 100% is Kenya is the future of the world itself. That is going to set the tone. And with that being said, Kenya, I love you. Y'all be blessed.